Hello, so today you're finding me and Bumble going off to Southampton. We're going down to a birthday party for Trippy. He's a dog I used to work for a few years back now, and it's his 10th birthday party and I've been invited down to it, so I thought why not go. I loved him so much, so let's go down and see him, and his owners of course. So we're off to Southampton. Come along for the ride. So I've got the sat nav already planned out, so as you can see I'm starting over here and we're going all the way down to here. About a 3.5 hour journey. Let's go. First things first though, let's get a coffee. Can't drive without a coffee.
Head southeast towards St Andrews Avenue.
Sat nav's telling me where to go already. Just in the drive through. Let's get myself a nice cup of coffee. Where else should I get? Ooh.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Good morning. Could I get a large latte and an egg and mushroom bap, please?
Yeah, anything else?
That's it, thanks.
Thanks, come down.
Lovely, thank you. So I got myself a lovely cup of coffee to get me on my way. So what's the plan? So the plan today is that I'm going to go down to see Trippy like I said, and then after the party Bumble and I are going to be camping. So we've got ourselves a campsite, so we're not doing any wild camping, just a campsite. But we're going to be testing out the new tent that I bought. It's one of those new pop-up type tents, 3-second tent they call it, so we'll see how we get on with that. And yeah, the weather's supposed to be a bit intermittent. I think tonight's supposed to be okay, but then tomorrow I believe is up to 80-mile-an-hour winds, so hopefully we'll be packed down and squared away and on our way back home by then. So what do you think of going camping in the winter? It's not something I've done that much, maybe once or twice, but I quite like the idea of just getting out there. Life's really short, and if we only do things in the summer, which isn't always guaranteed good weather anyway, then life goes past so quickly. And someone the other day I heard them say that you only get, you know, on average still 70 summers in your life. That's insane, isn't it, when you think about it? So I'm just thinking, what's a bit of rain? What's a bit of wind? I might be saying that differently in the morning, but I think sometimes we just got to get out there, haven't we, and go for it if we want to enjoy ourselves in that way. Some people don't like doing any outdoor stuff, but I love the outdoors. So I guess if we want to enjoy it, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, you just wear the right clothing, use the right equipment and go for it. That's my plan. So we've not had a bad journey down. The traffic and the roadworks have been pretty heavy, but it's been a nice steady drive. I haven't stopped yet, and we've got 1 hour and 5 minutes to go. Not too bad. We've just stopped at Fleet Services, just so Bumble could have a wee and a poo. I haven't even gone for a coffee, so we're getting back on the road again now, and yeah, won't be long till we get there. Good news. So I've arrived at the site. and it looks really nice. They've had a lot of rainfall though, so the ground is very, very wet. As you can see, it's very boggy. Look at this. So I've decided to pitch my tent up quite a long way over on the edge where it's a little bit drier. So that's my floor ground sheet, and I'm just about to put my tent up. Let's go for it. Let's get it up. So there it basically is. So this is the Reactive outdoor tent, and it's one of those pop-up ones. It's called, they call it the 3-second tent. I'm not sure it's 3 seconds. It's probably, as you can see in the fast clip video, it's probably more like 3 minutes, but it's very, very quick to put up. And just checking I've got my stakes in well enough. That's better. Hold on a second. So first impressions are, it's alright. I mean, it looks pretty sturdy. I've got some guy ropes on it. It's supposed to be windy tonight. Put it by a bush, so I thought that might give me a bit of protection. Got some electric hookups, so I can have a heater on tonight if I need it. But to be fair, it's a pretty nice day. Very good. Bumble's enjoying himself already, but he's getting very, very muddy. I don't know how that's going to work in the tent tonight. So yeah, it's got 2 doors, one on the back, and obviously the one I just showed you. And it's fairly spacious in there for, they call it 2 to 3, but I reckon you could easily have 2 in there and it'd be pretty comfy. It's got fly nets all around here to let some air in during the night, and looks alright. We'll see how it goes tonight, won't we? So I'm just going to get the rest of the stuff ready, and then I'm going to go off to the party for Trippy. So I'm just putting in the electric hookup. I'm going to get the heater ready for tonight. So next thing I'm going to do is set up my air bed. I've got a flex tail pump for that. I'll just show you it. Put you on there, easier. We've got a little flex tail pump to pump it up, and I've also got the flex tail pillow as well. So just inflating my bed for the night, and it's a Kilos gear up, go outdoors, and I've used these before, they're really good. And I've got the little flex tail pump doing its job there, blowing it up nicely. I'm looking at the length of it, and I might have to go diagonally for my height, because walking tall is 6'4". So yeah, just blowing the bed up, and then I've got a duvet to go on top of that, plus a sleeping bag, so I should be more than warm enough for tonight. And to be fair, it's really warm. It's about 18 degrees at the moment, so I might end up just sleeping on top of it all, but we'll see. I'm sure it'll get cold in the night. So just coming back to me blow up bed, and there we go, a couple of minutes and it's up. Getting there, nearly firm enough. Pretty good. Yeah, looks alright. Should be nice for the night. If it stays dry, that's the most important thing. Obviously. But I'll use it again and again if it's good like that. We'll just have to see. So I reckon that's just about time to turn that off. There we go. So I've just blown my little pillow up. That looks nice. So I think I'm going to have my head up that end tonight. We'll see. I've got these little lights that I bought. I think I got these on the TikTok shop. They're pretty good. We'll see how they get on tonight. Just going to leave them there for when we get back later. And yeah, looking alright. So I've got the bed, got my heater, my Bluetti just a small bluetti. It's only a small power one. Let me just tell you the size of it. I think it's the smallest one they do, the EB3A, which is 260 watts. So all that really is for is to charge my phone and run some lights. But that's more than enough for an overnight stay. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. That's one I bought. So there we go, is my little setup for the night. And there it is, all ready to go. I've got my electrics in there, got all my stuff ready for tonight. It's going to be dark when I get back, so it's better to be ready for it. I've got plenty of torches with me, because I'm a bit obsessed with torches. I love the light. And there's the campsite, look at that. What a lovely setup. The only problem is it's literally underwater where they've had so much rain, so it's very, very boggy. Let me show you around this side where the car is. Oh, Bumble, don't get out again. Look at that, that is just awful. So I'm probably going to put the car somewhere up the top tonight rather than bring it down here, because I don't even know I'm going to get it off this grass yet. We'll wait and see. Tent set up and all ready to go for this evening, and now I'm on my way to see Trippy. Now Trippy is a golden retriever, and I looked after him during lockdown for a lot. Most days I was looking after him, or at least walking him, or he'd stay round mine, because his owners were both doctors, and you can imagine how busy they were during the pandemic. So yeah, Trippy became very close to me and my family, and I just love him to bits really. He's a lovely dog, and he's just turned 10 years old, so you know, I couldn't miss it really. So he's 10 today, so we're going down to have a little party, and I'm about 15 minutes away now from seeing him, and I'll get that on camera, and then I probably won't video the party. It'd be a bit rude, wouldn't it? But we'll get the welcome part, see if he remembers me. It's been probably about 3 years since I've seen him now, because they moved down to Southampton, and yeah, it'd be great to see if he remembers me. So where are we, Bumble? Going to see Trippy? Where are we? We're going to see Trippy. So we're just heading up to Trippy's house now. It's been a bit of a journey today, but we're here. Go and wish him a happy birthday. Got the balloons out. All ready to go. The door looks like it's open. Let's have a look. So Bumble. Still at the lock. Hello. You're right. You got them both under your spell. Good boy. Oh, happy birthday, Trippy. He's looking at that cake, isn't he?
He's looking
definitely looking at. Oh, you think that's a toy? They all think this is a toy. It's not a ball. It's not a ball. No, it's not. Yeah. He's ready for his cake.
Is it good? It's a good ratio of like outside.
Looking good, Trippy. Looking good, buddy. Anya, are you be jealous? Anya, you're looking good, buddy. You are. We do. Desperate for his birthday cake, aren't you? Desperate for your birthday cake.
Right, we are going to have.
Oh, hold on. Yay! Come around this way. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Trippy. Happy birthday to you. Hey! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! And one more, hip hip! Oh, he's enjoying that.
Not eating it,
Got doggy bag.
I never know which one. I'm not that good at this, so
You're always posing for the camera, yeah. No. A little bit of cheese. Trippy. Oh, good boy. They're nice. So we've had a wonderful time seeing Trippy and Divya and Will, and had a really nice time, really good party as you see in the video. And now we're on our way back to the campsite, so it's starting to get dark, and yeah, we'll have a good time there as well, so off we go. So here we are, back at the tent. Got it all set up, put some stuff in there. Got light on instead of making a cup of tea. Got the football on. Me and Bumble having a kid in the dark at the moment, aren't we? Hey? Boy, aren't you? So I know it's late and you can't see me that well, but I just wanted to show you around. So we've got like a wash up area in this campsite, and some laundry, stock some gas as well if anyone's out travelling around. They do a doggy daycare, so while you go out for the day they look after your dogs. That's the ladies that way, and then the men's are this way. Come on, boy. And it's a really simple setup. It's nice, really nice, but look, it's a nice simple setup. Push button showers. There's two there. And then around here, got the urinals, and then 3 toilet cubicles. And yeah, it's sort of rustic, let's put it that way. It's got like plants going through the window. Oh, there's a big spider there, can you see that? See him? Oh, you can see him. Let's have a look. There he is. No, can't see him on camera, can you? Out there. See him? Yeah, so it's you see that cut on my eye? Just there. I did that yesterday. I was dropping off a couple of dogs that had stayed with me all day, and as I got them out the car, the door was slightly open. As I bent down to get them out, it whacked me in the eye, so it gave me a proper cut on the eye. It's been a bit sore today. I don't know if I'm going to get a black eye from it. What do you think, Bumble? You like it? So there's something actually magical about camping, isn't there? I don't know if you feel the same, but we've got into the tent and it's, I don't know what the time is, maybe 8 o'clock, something like that. and made a cup of tea. And because I'm on a campsite, I've got electric hookup, so I did have this fan on. But I've had to turn it off because it got so hot, it was getting ridiculous. So we're just chilling now. I've been listening to the radio, but I'm going to have a look at YouTube and then watch a few YouTube videos because the signal here is pretty good. I just wanted to show you around the tent really. So we've got Bumble having a little snooze here, haven't we, darling? Can you see him? And he's had a great day. Being at Trippy's party, there was what, 5 dogs there, something like that, and they got on really well. They all had a really nice time and got treated a lot. They were really spoiled, and Bumble got a nice new toy from Divya, which is lovely, and some treats as well. They all had little party bags to take away with them, which was really good fun. And yeah, it's just a really nice day. I had a really good time, really good. So this is the tent I'm using. And it's only a small one, it's one of those pop-up ones. They call them the 3-second tent, and it took probably about, I don't know, 3 minutes, something like that, to pop up, which is really good. And then just pegged in the 4 corners, and then because I hear there's going to be some strong winds tomorrow, I just put some guy ropes on and attach them as well, so we've got a little bit of extra safety if we need it, if it does start to blow in the night time. And yeah, so got it set up really quickly. I put a mat out the front because obviously it's so boggy here. It's I didn't want it to be all trodden into the tent, so we've been quite careful with that. My boots are in here, but they're covered over. And then I'll just show you around. So I've got a light which plugs into the Bluetti, just there. So I was telling you about the Bluetti earlier, and it's the Bluetti is a 268 watt hour, whatever that means. So it's probably the lowest one they do. It's one of the they do go up to much higher than that, and that can pretty much run this light for probably a whole weekend. And it charges, it's got a charger on the top, so you can have Wi-Fi charging on the top. Sorry, what's the word? I can't remember what the word is. So you just put it on the top and it charges. And I can't see it there. And yeah, it's got a light on it. It's pretty much a great little unit actually to bring out with you, especially for a weekend away camping, or you know, if you're at a festival or something like that for a couple of days. It'll charge up. We used it at a festival last year and it charged up everybody's phones for the 3 days we were there, so it was really good. The battery life is very good on it. It does do well. Also, I've got some lights in here. Got these ones up there. Got another one there which I'm not using at the moment, and a hand torch there. Got my phone. And for the bed, I've got the mattress down, and then I've got my duvet from home over the top of that to add some warmth. And then I've got my double sleeping bag as well on top of that. And as you can see at the moment, I'm not in any of them because it's actually quite warm. That heater has heated up in here and it's kind of kept it in here, so it's quite warm at the moment. So I'm not in it at the moment, but I'm sure as the night goes on it will get chilly and I'll climb in my sleeping bag. And the reason I brought the duvet as well, because it spreads across the whole tent, and then Bumble can be wrapped up in it as well so he doesn't get cold, so which is good. Let me show you him. There we are. There he is. So he's had a busy day playing with his friends, new friends as well, and he's absolutely trashed. He's had his dinner and he's ready for a night's sleep now. So we're going to go to bed quite early tonight because A, it's the winter and it's pitch black. So I was sitting outside having a cup of tea, but I thought actually I might as well just come in. I will have another cup of tea before I go to bed because I do like my tea. And yeah, and then we're going to get up quite early, so I'm hoping to be able to put the tent away before the rains are due. I think the rains are due between 7 and 8 AM, so I might get up at like 6:30 and get the tent away. But if it rains in the night, then I probably won't bother. I'll lay in and just see how it goes and put the tent away wet and dry it out when I get home. It's not an issue, it's not a big deal. I did put a ground sheet down underneath the tent, which the company, I keep forgetting who they're called, who make this tent. I'll put it in the writing anyway underneath. Reactive Outdoors, I think that's what they're called. So yeah, they give you a ground sheet as well, so I pop that down so it keeps the bottom of the tent dry, but also it gives you that extra protection against the ground as well. So not only have I got that down, plus then the tent ground sheet, plus a duvet plus a sleeping bag, I think I'm fairly well insulated, should be fine. And the great thing about this tent is, if I don't know if you can see it in this light, these here are like fly tents, but they're really thin mesh, but they run the whole side there and over there as well, and you can put your doors down from the inside so that you can have the air blowing through, but also the air circulates around these top bits as well, because the outside's got a rain sheet on it, rain cover. They've put these walls in instead of actually being whole tent like this material, so that creates a lot more circulation, and hopefully it doesn't create condensation in the night. We'll see what it's like in the morning. I'll let you know, see how we get on. But yeah, this is us for the night. We're chilling, gonna go on YouTube, and if anything happens dramatically, I'll come back and I'll talk to you. Take care, see you in the morning.
Changer. That's a huge game changer, and basically you only
ride onto unknown roads. Okay, so that's really why I've got a bike, to travel around.
Yes, it is.
Not just to go to work, to enjoy it. And Monday were a glorious day. So that was one thing, but I thought, right, well, where should I go to? Because I think if you have a destination rather than just driving around, it makes it a bit easier. So I thought, dare I go?
So, just making myself a cup of tea. Got the kettle on out there. Bumble's still snoozing. Got the fan on, which is blowing really warm air. It's lovely. Very toasty in here. Really nice. I'll have a nice cup of tea in a minute. And it's I've got that from TikTok, the gas stove, and you connect one of the cartridge gas bottles to it, and it's incredible actually, because it's got a kind of a system on it where you can pinch it so it's like this, or open right up depending on what you're cooking. So with the kettle on it, I have it closed right up and no wind gets to it, the flame at all, and then it literally boils in about a minute. It's very, very quick. I was very impressed. Really good. Well, good morning. I've had a pretty good night's sleep, stayed nice and dry. The new pillow's done a good job. Mattress has been brilliant. I went to bed really early, so I'm awake really early. It's only 4:30. But it's supposed to be a big storm coming soon, so I might pack up, beat it actually, get ahead of it, which might be a good idea. Bumble's had a brilliant night. He's been sleeping the whole night through because we had the fan on. It's been toasty in here, isn't it? Yeah, nice and warm, isn't it? It's literally been like that all night, laying upside down, which is pretty cute. Bless him. He loves camping. So yeah, so I think I'm going to start to pack away very soon and get on the road. So we packed up. Took about half an hour, wasn't too bad, and now we're on the road and it's still very, very dark, as you can see, but we're heading back to Colchester now, and it's because we're really early, it's only saying it's going to be about 2.5 hours or so, but we will have a stop, have a coffee, have a snooze if I need to, because we were up early, and yeah, on our way. So it's so wonderful seeing Trippy yesterday. So Trippy's story is, I came to walk him probably about 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, when his owners lived in Colchester. They got in contact with me and asked me to take him out, so I started taking him out 2 or 3 times a week to start with. Absolutely beautiful boy. He's a golden retriever, and just a real zest for life, lots of fun. All the other dogs loved him, so he was part of the pack. And then the pandemic came and changed a lot of things, because both his owners at the time were both doctors working in Chelmsford and Colchester, and as you can imagine, they were absolutely inundated with work and swamped with work. So they were pretty much in the hospital all the time. So they asked me to look after him a bit more, which I was more than happy to. So he stayed at my house quite a lot. He stayed with me when they went on holiday as well. And yeah, so he was we really bonded, and he was a lovely dog, and he got on well with all my dogs and everything, so it's great. And then after the pandemic, his owner Divya, she decided to move down to Southampton, and we had an absolutely lovely afternoon yesterday. They were all kind of barking at each other at the beginning, just saying hello and what you're doing in my house and all that sort of thing. And then Trippy suddenly realised it was me, and you just saw it sort of come over his face, and just realised, oh, it's Uncle Paul. And he went nuts, and he was barking, and it was really lovely. And he pretty much stuck with me most of the afternoon. He did his rounds, getting treats off of everybody and that, but he kept coming back to me for fussies and barking for a fuss and attention. And it was so lovely. And then we all sung happy birthday to him in the garden, as you see in the video. And yeah, it was a really good day for him and for everybody that was there. So I just wanted to show you my delicious breakfast. So I've got this bap, and it's got corn sausage, and look at that egg. Whoa, that looks really good. And that's at the South Mims services. And there's a place called the Good Breakfast. I've not seen it there before, and really lovely staff, really good quick service. I was really in and out of there quite quickly. And South Mims is now dog friendly as well, so you can take your dog into the services, which I think is a great idea, because leaving your dog in the car while you pop in for the toilet and get yourself a drink and that is always a little bit of a worry. So now South Mims do that. And what's your favourite services? We quite like the Delamere one when we go down to Devon, but South Mims is probably our most used one because it's kind of en route to everywhere we go. And yeah, Bumble's woken up. He smelt the egg, haven't you? You've woken up. Sort of. So I've got 1 hour and 11 minutes to go. So as you can see on there on the sat nav, I'm just around London at the moment, and I'm heading out to Essex. And yeah, we're getting there. It's been a nice drive so far. Bumble's happy, he's had his breakfast and he's chilling in the back. I think he's tired. He had such a lovely day with Trippy yesterday, and all the people that were there, that he really enjoyed himself, and that wore him out. And obviously camping overnight as well. I mean, he was hilarious. He was literally upside down on the duvet. I had the heater on all night, and he was snug, and he just looked so comfy. So yeah, he knows how to relax and have a good time for sure.